So if you're new and you haven't seen my videos, my name is Sonia and I'm doing few Disney planning, packing type of videos for next couple weeks, followed by the Disney vlogs. So would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and if you are returning, welcome back. So in this video, I want to talk to you about what I pack in my Disney Parks bag. Now, I don't, I have two teenage kids, as some of you may know. So some of the things that I'm going to mention now will not be in my bag when I go through what's in my bag. So we don't pack autograph books because we had filled up a few of them already and they're kind of past that. I also don't pack change of clothes because well, I hope I don't need change of clothes for soiling purposes, considering they're teenagers, but you never know. Maybe I should pack them, but anyways. And so any type of related things to younger kids. You might have to pack more snacks for younger kids. You might have to obviously diapers and things like that go with younger children, but one of the major ones is, like I said, is the autograph books, change of clothes. I also don't pack glow sticks because my kids won't wear them. So and I used to pack them always, especially fireworks and any nighttime shows or anything that the glow sticks were necessary, like Halloween party or even Christmas party. Not that they're necessary, but things that we want to have. Okay, so for 4 of us, we take 2 backpacks. One which I carry is Vera Bradley Disney collection, one of the Disney collections. So you can see it has little Mickeys backpack. This is the, I think it's called the Campus backpack. It's fairly big. It has nice, very comfortable wide straps. I did pick it up at the Disney warehouse, so I paid, I want to say, around $50 for it, and I know it's regular $120. Now, usually the design is last year's if you go to the warehouse, but I didn't care, so I really like this one. So this is the one I use, and it has 1, 2, 3 compartments. And then another backpack that my husband takes is the Disney Vans backpack. It's the classic Mickey. And this one has just the one pocket and then the major one. The downfall about this one is that it doesn't have the side pocket, so you can't stick any water bottles on the side of it. But other than that, it is comfortable, nice, cushiony, wide strap. So it works for us. We just figure out how we pack it. So in those backpacks, one of the biggest things that I have, and usually this one will go into my husband's, is a cooler. If I'm not on a meal plan. If I'm on a meal plan, I don't bring the cooler. But if I am on a meal plan, I don't bring the cooler. If I'm not on a meal plan, I bring a cooler. And what I do is I put our drinks. I mentioned it last week in my tips as why I bring my drinks, so I'm not going to go over that again, but that's where I put my drinks and a couple snacks. And I usually take fruit. I don't take stuff that melts because it is hot and I don't want it to melt. And I also won't take like bananas, just fruit that can be easily smooshed. So I do that. And for ice, I just use Ziploc bags that I bring from home, and I fill it up with ice and I just stick it in there. So speaking of Ziploc bags, I always like to have a giant Ziploc bag, one of these, and one of these. And what these are for is I will put our electronics, cameras, whatever, if we're going on a water slide, into the Ziploc bags so it keeps them from getting wet. I have gone as far as bringing a laundry bag that they provide you in the room to put laundry in for them to do laundry, and I would put my whole backpack in it if I'm going like Kali River Rapids or something. I don't do that anymore. It's just too much, so I just use the Ziploc bags and put the stuff that has to go in and not to get wet in it. So then I pack wet wipes. I wipe down countertops with it. I wipe down our hands, whatnot. What I need to wipe is I wipe it down. And then I also bring a hand sanitizer with us if I can't wash our hands for whatever reason. Then, so let me just finish kind of talking about personal stuff, I guess. So I pack Band-Aids, and I also have sanitizing wipes in there for if there's a cut or anything, I can just quickly wipe it down. The Body Glide that I talked about in the last video as well, some painkillers, and a floss. And I put this in a Ziploc bag so that way when I go through security, they don't have gazillion bags to open. They can see exactly what's in it and kind of goes through security a little bit faster. Sunscreen. Then I also pack, always have Kleenexes on hand. You can also pack the chapstick with the sunblock as well if that's something that you need to do. And feminine products. I do put these in a covered up in case if someone else uses it other than me and can just go to the washroom with this little baggie. So that I put feminine products in there. Then we pack ponchos because as much as they say sunny Florida, as we all know if you travel to Florida, it rains almost every day, especially during summer months, so ponchos are essential. And I put them in a Ziploc bag so that way, if they're wet, I can just stick them back in the Ziploc bag and air them out once I get to the room, and it keeps from everything else getting wet. Sunglasses, usually wearing them, but if you have good cases, you might want to bring those. We usually, like I said, all wear our sunglasses, but it isn't an essential. We each have one of these, which are the filtered Brita water bottles, and we always come to the park with the filled one and then get the free ice water that's offered at most quick services and refill them with it. It has a filter, so you don't have that Florida tap water taste. Then, if you are going in summer months, when we went in November, we didn't bring one, but we are taking one this year because we're going in end of August. So, I don't know if you're familiar, but they run on batteries. So make sure if you've purchased it before, you check your batteries before you go, that they are working, and you fill it up with usually ice because we don't need it right away, but by the time we need it, the ice had melted. And you can turn it on and spray water as the fan works, and it just cools you off. So you can do, so we bring this. Another option that I've been debating, but I haven't decided quite yet whether I should purchase it or not, is those cooling towels. I have heard such mixed reviews about them, that they work, they don't work, and they're not that expensive. I think I can pick up 2 of them for about $15 on Amazon, so they're not gonna break the bank. I just don't know whether I want the extra stuff in my backpack or just this. This takes up quite a bit of room, but the kids love it, so we bring that. And then for electronics, I have my camera. This is a good camera for taking pictures. It's just a Sony camera. And I make sure I have extra batteries and extra SD cards as well. And then I also have a waterproof camera and a vlogging camera, which I'm using right now. So I take those cameras. The waterproof camera, I don't necessarily take every time, depending on where I'm going. If I'm going to Hollywood Studios, there's no water ride, so I don't bring it with me. And then another thing that I like to bring with me is a power pack, a battery pack, and make sure you have all the cables necessary to charge your phones. If this one only has 1 cable, but if I will stick another cable in here just in case if 2 phones need to be charged at once. If they all need to be charged at once, oh well, then somebody's not getting their phone charged right away. So, and I also always keep together the charging cable for the actual battery pack with it, just in case, if so I don't lose it, is the purpose. So, and this is almost essential, especially if you take a lot of pictures, if you Instagram a lot of photos, your phone will run out of juice. So I think that about covers it. I don't think I forgot everything. I went over my lists over and over. Knowing me, I'm probably forgetting something. So I don't usually carry a wallet because I have my magic band, and on that magic band I usually link up the credit card, so I don't usually bring a wallet with me. However, my husband does, because if we're driving, he has the license in there, and then he also takes a backup credit card for whatever reason. So and then let me just look at my list just to make sure I'm talking. I did write a blog that I can leave a link. Under hats. I don't like wearing hats, but hats are essential. So if you get sunstroked easily, wear a hat. This keeps me so hot, the hair, and if I have to stick a hat on my head, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. So let's see what I wrote. So magic band, wallet, cash. If you're doing press pennies, you want to have the pennies with you, and I think it's quarter to press a penny. So you want to have that. I talked about autograph book, pen. Don't forget a pen for your autograph book. Then for electronics, cell phones, cameras, external battery, extra memory cards. I did say that. And then a must: sunglasses, hat, water bottle, cooler, which I have, snacks, crackers, apples, and then mini first aid kits, which is my mini first aid kit. Might not have what every first aid kit has, but that is what I showed in my little Ziploc bag. Ponchos, fan, sunscreen, lip balm with SPF, insect repellents. I have never taken any. They do provide them at Disney if it is you choose to use one. Extra deodorant, that's a good one that I might add. Light sweater, depending on the time of the year you're going. In colder months, a heavier sweater. Then Kleenex, hand sanitizers, feminine products, body glove. I did all that. Other essential Ziploc bags, which I show that. Ears and extra memory cards, and then these are the items that I talked about that I won't pack for myself. But a towel to dry off any wet rides. I don't really care if my bum gets wet. Dry change of clothes for kids, glow sticks, pennies for pressing, pins for trading, extra hair ties. That's a good one actually that I might stick in. And gum. If you're chewing gum, you will not find any gum in Disney World. So yeah, so I think that covers a lot of it. So like I said, if there's an essential that you pack in your Disney backpack that I had not mentioned, please leave it in a comment, because you never know, I might need it. So, but I am an overpacker, so most people might not go with a lot of people that I know don't even bring backpacks. I don't know how that's possible in my mind, but everybody's different. So thank you so much for watching, and like I said, if you're brand new, would love it if you subscribed, and so you don't miss out any of my videos. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.